All I'm gonna say, Zach made us late. I don't want to explain how he did it. I just want to say that's what happened. Hope y'all can hear. Jason, my buddy, what's happening, man? Shanna. Shanna, Shanna,
I
Shanna.
think we're still delayed. Here we go. Now we in.
We wasn't live?
I don't. We were, but I don't think we were.
That's weird, bro. Did
It
y'all
was
hear
like
anything I just said?
it was a delay.
I don't know if nobody even heard me, man.
Yeah, I think it was a delay.
Well, if you didn't hear me, I spoke to you, Jason, and I spoke to you, Shanna, and I was
Yeah.
Thomas,
Jason BTG.
BT
What up,
Jizzle,
yo?
what's happening, man? And I
And
said Zach was the reason we was late. Marcus, what's
he,
happening, man?
he blamed me. What up, Coy? Marcus? Walt? What up, y'all? Yeah, Walt said nope. Yeah, I looked at the counter, bro. It showed StreamYard was live, but it hadn't caught up to YouTube yet. It still says 0. It was a delay.
Oh,
What up, Thomas? CJ? Technical
Javon,
Dog?
CJ,
Javon's? What up, y'all?
Armchair, Silverback, Walt Izzle.
Major Havoc.
My boy,
What up, Major Havoc?
Major Havoc Gun Talk. What's Major Havoc Gun Talk all about, man?
D2. What up, D2? Nikolai?
Bro, what's wrong with my computer? Where you see D2 at? White
Right
side?
there. It said D2. Unless he pulled it back. I read it. It's D2 Tactical. It's D, the number 2. D2WO Tactical. D2 Tactical.
Well, whoever he is, he's not in me.
White side. Sugar Bear, what up, y'all? Manning, what's going on, Patriot?
There you go. I seen it.
Yeah, he was there.
What's cracking?
Old Thomas in the building. What
H.
up?
Manning, Chicago is here. Chicago here on this Friday. I wasn't here last Friday, was I?
Mm-mm.
I was in Chicago, as a matter of fact.
What that mean, STD?
I was in the rack.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on with y'all, man? Everybody good in the hood?
Yeah,
How was your week, man?
it was good. Good week. Yeah, good week. No complaints.
Okay. All
No.
right.
Check out that spot. Ah, okay. Okay, STD.
Yes, I'm is.
What up, Devin?
Hold on, man.
DJ P Love. What up, yo?
Speaking of which, I had to ask something.
20 max for tomorrow. All right.
You got a competition tomorrow because
Right.
you don't just load 20 mags just to go to the range.
Right.
I'm lucky if I load 2.
Yo,
I load 1 too.
well, no, even in competition, bro, I'll load like 5, the first 5, and then it's like part of my in between stages. I reload. It's like part of my whole ritual.
Ah. Boom. Hold on, man. I can't see the chat right now, so
It's on the
if I
DWX
miss
5-inch. I mean, DWX, a nice gun. Hollywood, what up? Showtime in the building.
unless I miss something.
Hi, Nunu, if you're out there.
No. What it do? No.
Really slow. What up, man? Y'all doing on this Friday evening? Snap at you. What up, man? Reek G. Yeah, yo, hit that like button. Thanks, Walt.
Appreciate it, man.
DOJ.
Well, what's going on down in the A, man?
Open an investigation on California's violation of the Second Amendment. Yeah. Ain't no new.
Big Joe in here? Snap at you. What's up, Rick Jizzle?
Big Joe here.
Showtime.
Yeah. Javon's in the building. Freak.
What's going on, man? What y'all got on y'all?
Epon said, "I tire." What you tire of, Epon? I don't know what that means. That looks weird. Whatever you got there. I got ready to cuss. I don't know why.
Hey, what y'all got on y'all radars this week, man?
Let me take this watch off.
I'm trying to see what everybody got on their radar this week.
Oh, you tired from working? All right, man. I get that. I gotta get a couple more suppressors. Same here, Big Zo.
Shh.
Basically.
I gotta be quiet. I can't say nothing in front of Zach.
What up, Mel?
Every time I say something in front of Zach, he beat me to it.
What'd you say?
Everything I say. If I say I'm gonna go and get me some new high blood pressure socks, he gonna say, I ordered them, bro. Showtime.
He doing the falling still. Okay. I never shot one of those matches before. Hey, bro.
Next year. What's that? What is that? What is that? Tell me what that is.
When you shoot the steel, it falls. It's falling steel. It ain't just like the regular steel challenge.
Hey Pedro, that's crazy that you come in here.
What up, Pedro?
Something. It's cool, bro, because I like you. You good with me, but I did text you earlier, ask you a simple question, but don't worry, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a team of people around me that make sure I'm able to do whatever I need. With that being said, we got to put the link out there because we have 50 people now.
Yes,
so let me get to it. June 6th, June 7th, Atlanta, Georgia. Let me get more excited. June 6th, June 7th, Atlanta, Georgia. A regular meetup. 5 is going down, powered by Stellar Arms. Listen, we're going to get busy out here, man, because I'm getting excited now because this thing is starting to creep a lot closer. And if you didn't know, we got the women's conference that we do. We do our official meet and greet exhibitor showcase. On top of that, we have our range day on Saturday morning. And here go the good part. This is like my favorite part, right? Nice. We have the RGAs. Yes, it's still going to be called the RGAs, but I changed it up a little bit. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Shan, I can't stand you. It's just I never thought I'd see the day I say I can't stand Shannon, man. Ooh, this is praises. Yeah. Thank you, Shannon. So look, this thing though. Mm-hmm. RGAs, regular Gunspace Awards.
That's right.
It's not the regular Gun Tuba Awards no more.
Right.
It's the regular Gunspace Awards and you'll see why. So right now, live, if you go to either to regulargunguy.com or aregularmeetup.com. Mm-hmm. Well, I say go to regulargunguy.com. Be easier. We'll just get the link out there. You can go and vote.
Yep.
For this year's 2025 RGAs. It's live right now. 7 votable categories. I think we got 12 or 14 total categories. The other ones aren't votable. They just, winners. Black Rap Award. We choose
honor people
on the ground. We honor people like that. Mm-hmm. But right now, you can go and see what's. Matter of fact, see if I can bring it up here. See if I can bring it up here.
Man, what up, man?
That would be me.
Mike is coming along doing some pause fit. All right, Eric.
Share screen. I want y'all to go take a second and go vote, though.
Yeah, go vote, yo.
Well, I know we only have 50-something people. We'll say it again.
Here we go.
So we go here. Tell me if you can see me going into the pages.
Yeah, I see you.
You go to Meetup, I believe.
Yep.
And then vote for RGAs.
There we go.
Takes you to this screen.
Dick Wayne, what up?
And you scroll down, and then you'll start seeing the categories here.
I don't see it yet.
Wait a minute. Oh, because it's showing it didn't go to the other page. Wait a minute.
Oh, put it on different. Different.
I don't know. That's weird. Share screen. Oh, Here we go. There we go.
You're supposed to, Pedro. There you go.
So you scroll down, you're gonna vote gun of the year. Choose whatever you think, what you like. Custom shop of the year. Uh-oh. Hey, where my guys at that spend all the bread on customizing these guns, man?
Maximum holdage.
Maximum holdage. That's what we should have called the award.
The maximum holdage award.
Maximum holdage award. Look at this. Look at this category though.
Yeah, some heavy hitters in there.
Man, custom shop of the year, Monsoon Tactical, Vulcan Machine Works. Wow, man. DSG Gunworks, Tampa Gunworks, Skips Guns, Iron Monkey. That's crazy. And look, we got one just for us, y'all.
Yep.
Just for us. The Community 411, that's for us. That's like a community award, bro, because without this community, none of this stuff would be happening. So we wanted to do something that was really tailored more so to the chat and to the community. And some of y'all that got famous anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, who in there? Joe Va, Roadblock, Ramsey J, Big Tap, Mega. You know, Letho and them should have been in that, man.
You think so?
I mean, they came around, they knew her, but they still got that 411, man.
That's true.
Prepper of the year. We bring the preppers back in.
Mm-hmm.
Red Dot of the year. This is one of my favorite categories here. Red Dot of the year, man. Who y'all got for Red Dot of the year? We did Small Business of the year. There's something really interesting about this category. It's literally all Black-owned businesses.
Yep, all of them.
It's all Black-owned businesses.
Hey, Siege.
All dope. Hi, CG. Could y'all go vote for us? We do thousands of votes every year doing this, man. It was all about gun tubers before. Great situation for anybody that was a gun tuber being voted for on this. But I felt like it wasn't panning out the way it should have. So we kind of switched it up a little bit. But we got some other stuff too for, what we honor the gun tubers that deserve to be honored at the end of the day. And then Retailer of the Year. I think I know who's gonna win this. We'll see. So there it is, man. We'll get the link out there. Y'all definitely should go vote. Take a second to go vote. But I'd like to talk about it though. What do y'all think the gun of the year would be? Out of what's nominated? What you think, bro?
Out of what's nominated?
Yeah, you got the Ruger RXM, the TTI Combat, the Ross Martin RMC1, the Echelon 4.0, the Fusion XP Pro, and the PDP steel frame.
I don't know.
That's a good one, ain't it, man?
Yep.
Maybe don't answer, bro.
I don't know.
Let the people decide. We're gonna let the people decide. Wow. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. I don't know how to feel about it. All right, I see the votes coming in. That's good. Thank you. I've seen it. We already got 18 votes already.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yep, you'll go out there and vote. Get your vote on.
Let me see something.
Should be
see which way people leaning right now.
Directly.
Dang. Ooh.
Was leaning already?
No, I'm just looking at the first Well, 22 votes now. Man, y'all go vote, man, because this is crazy. Oh, wow. Bro, you able to look at this?
No.
Hold on, man. Oh, dang. This is it's not shocking, but it is a little shocking. Oh, that tightened up quick. Hold on. I want to show this. Hey, look, I'm just gonna say it.
Big dog.
Right now.
Yeah, 3 of them. Damn.
Hold on, bro. Right now, it's changing. It's changing as I talk. But right then it was Tampa Gunworks and Skip's Guns both had 36.4% of the votes. It's a dead heat. Oh man.
Yeah, Pedro gonna vote for himself 36 times.
Oh man. H man, he said I still ain't got my. You know what? Kevin from Stella just asked me about that the other day. I swear he did. He's like, who won those charging handles? Because it was multiple people that won them.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, got to give me the information on who won, which I thought I did. But if you won one of those Stella Arm charging handles, just send me your information again, and I'm going to forward it directly to him. Matter of fact, I'll let you communicate with him directly. So I'll just get his email to you. Big Dog, what's happening, man? What's happening to anybody I didn't get a chance to speak to? We want everybody to go vote tonight. So look, it is Donation Friday, man. Help a brother out. I've been running behind schedule so bad today. I didn't get a chance to get stuff together, man. I wanted to do a gun safe. That's what I really wanted to do today.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't have a chance to go through the storage to get it out. Or what I had, so I couldn't even do it, man. But either way, yeah, I want to support me. Do it. I'd appreciate it. I'm gonna still put it out here. But smash that like button though, if nothing else.
Yeah.
So, on some real stuff, let me ask this question, and I love to ask the question within the community first. What are some things that you guys would like for us to try to provide as giveaways at the meetup?
Mm.
So as of right now, I think the last I counted, we probably at about 25 giveaways right now?
Something like that.
Somewhere in there.
What up, Mark?
And I know 8 of those are going to be firearms. Now, all the firearms won't be just straight giveaways, but I believe 6 of them.
BGG said ammo.
Ammo, that would be interesting. I wonder if we get somebody to do some ammo.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a good one, BTG. That's a good one. Anything optics? Well, you know we're gonna be giving away. Man, we got so many. Optics and lights. I don't know about lights. Lights is a good one, Armel.
Right.
But optics for sure.
Eyes, ears, and gloves.
Now, that's good. See, that's really good. That's really good.
Yeah, okay, Ramsey J.
Damn. That is really good. Ammo. You know what? What am I saying? You know, all we gotta do is talk to the gun food.
Right. So body.
We can arrange that. We could come up with something. We can come up with something that would what you call it?
What?
Like something that would make the ammo giveaway make sense. Like something be a competition or something. Maybe we do like 500 rounds of 9 or something.
Holsters, ammo, first aid kits.
We're gonna be giving away first. Well, we not, but I'm sure Doc giving away some first. He already said it.
What up, Q? Strap House in the building. What's going on, man?
Yeah, Doc giving away some. They got Noir Armory coming out.
Mm-hmm.
He is heading the Stop the Bleed stuff. We're gonna try to set that up. Anybody interested in Stop the Bleed? Who interested in Stop the Bleed classes? I gotta ask these questions. These are tough questions.
Raise your hand. Last person to turn the light on wins the hammer. Pedro, you stupid, yo.
Me too, Maurice. I am. I ain't never took a Stop the Bleed class before, so I really want
to. Right, BTG. I try not to bleed too. Well, he gonna do it. CJ.
Right.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure people are going to be interested, because what we're going to end up having to do, depending on, I think we're just going to have people RSVP.
That's probably the best way to do it.
We're going to set the times that the Stop the Bleed class will happen. We might do one on. Anybody planning on coming to town on Thursday?
Yeah.
In here right now?
Drone. A drone?
A drone?
That's what we need to give away, a drone.
A drone?
That's what
I've been seeing him on Instagram, man. Big ass kid, man, playing with his drone and shit. You don't be seeing him?
Yeah. Walter, he'd be there Thursday. Everybody needs to get in this stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do a BP.
So what I'm thinking is,
what up, BP?
what's going on, BP?
What up, Tina? Yeah, I know C's going to be there Thursday. I'll be there Thursday.
Yeah, I'll be there before that. I'll be there Tuesday or Wednesday.
I take CPR class every 2 years. All right.
Because what I was saying is, we might do one Stop the Bleed. Well, I can't say that. I got to make sure, see when Doc going to get there.
Yeah.
How the hell we going to do a class and he ain't there? You don't want me to teach the class.
It'd be cool if we could do one Thursday night.
Wrap it up with a towel. Yeah, it'd be great if we could do one Thursday night, man. Uncle June, you ain't have to yell, man. Okay. Thank you, sir.
June? I didn't like the FM. Oh, really? Well, that's that.
We'll see, man. We can try to, because what I would like to do is get a class done Thursday,
and
then 2 done on Friday. Maybe one during the women's conference, and then another one sometime between. Matter of fact, we might be able to do it between the women's conference and the meet and greet, or might be able to do one during the meet and greet. Like at some point, like when the meet and greet actually starts, some people, if they signed up for that particular time slot, they can do it.
All right, Whiteside. See what he said, bro? Just let us know what you want us to bring. They got the mannequins with the attachable limbs, airway mannequins to put tubes down the throat and the nose.
Damn.
So you name it, we bring it.
That's too deep, Whiteside. We need to do a whole meetup just for that.
Biggs, we're gonna play some spades this year. We played spades. We played spades this year.
A little bit last year, but it didn't get heavy.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, try to.
This is the thing, though. This is the thing. The spade game got to start late.
Yeah.
Y'all got to stay woke, because the problem is a lot of y'all getting old and have to go to bed at 9:30. So
right, everybody want to go to sleep.
You gotta try to stay up a little later to do the spade games. When the vendors shut down,
right?
Then we can pull out the spade table, bro. We should do a spade game, and the winning team.
She did win on the table.
And the winning team
get
a prize.
Yeah, they should. I'm with that, Red. But most people don't play bid whist. I do.
I don't play no bid whist, man.
Heck, man, that game is more challenging than spades.
I ain't looking for challenging. We just want to play spades. What you mean?
Fun. It's fun. When I say challenging, I mean it's more stuff you can do. I was playing at least one table flip during spades last year.
Ain't nothing like that, man. Nothing like having a good old spades game going on, man. When we say there's nothing like it,
we got to
think you're cocky. No, man, it's the truth. There's nothing like it. No, man, June, we ain't messing with them FNs, bro. That's for you
Yeah, I don't
ballers.
know much about them FNs. That's too expensive for my blood.
KLG. What up, big dog? Didn't Uncle June say he coming to the meetup?
He did.
Uncle June
Domino.
look like he one of them dudes that
Say,
helped invent stage. Like he was there. He was there when like he know all the tricks to the trade.
Say dominoes. I play dominoes. KLG.
So Tick Wayne say he gonna get y'all on the bones, boy. Tick Wayne say he gonna get y'all on the bones, man. You know he ain't going to sleep.
Right.
Anybody gonna be up late for the spade game? Tick Wayne gonna be up.
Big Zo, only FNs I own are barrels, man. That's it. Creative, what up, man? Creative, I gotta get with you, man.
Creative, what's cracking?
He said, "You know I know about. Watch out there now, right, Uncle Joe."
He said he know about that. Watch out there now. Watch out there now, fella. Look out there now. You know it, and boy, they get a little drink in their system and smoke them cigars, man. You don't understand nothing after that. What did that about that boy?
I'm definitely gonna have some cigars. We ain't gonna be able to smoke inside though. That sucks.
Yeah, what you know, no good. That's definitely old school in the hood right there. What you know that boy? What you said that boy? What you know that don't no good that boy?
Yeah, what up, Mr. Freightliner?
Mr. Freightliner. Thank y'all for the donations, man. I apologize for not having nothing to give away. I've been spoiling the area, man. It's just rough, man. It's been rough. He said, I'm up in this party. Man, come to the meetup, man.
That's right. Because I'm thinking he said I'm at Safeway with a flat tire.
I looked at it this morning. We got just under 60 tickets left.
All right.
So we got about 60 tickets left. I want to sell all of them. I'm sure we will because everybody like to wait to the last minute. But get them tickets, man. Pull up. There's nothing like it.
Yeah, I see it does, man. Hope it don't take you too long to get that tire changed. Just had my huh? All right, bro. Be easy. Stay off of that.
Ripped out.
I'm guessing it's something
like it hurt.
Yeah, it sounded like it hurt. It ripped out.
He said, I just created a channel on Black Planet.
Right.
Damn, Uncle June. He Uncle June for real. Y'all know his last name Bug.
Uncle June Bug.
Uncle June Bug. You can't be June and not have Bug in your name. I bet you that's what they call him around there. That's old June Bug. But y'all know June Bug. June Bug got them guns. June Bug shoot the shit out of it. That's what they say. That's how they do it, man. Siege. It's about that time. You've been running and hiding long enough. It's time we got to get to work now. Time to start getting the women's conference in order.
Yeah. It just got here. I've been waiting an hour. Damn. All right, Creative. She said about what time?
Just told her. She probably delayed. So she probably, by the time I see that, she just hearing what I said. It's time to get to it. We got to bust a move.
Yeah.
You think we should you think for the women's conference we should just give the ladies boiled eggs?
He really was Junebug. Oh shit. You said just give them boiled eggs?
You don't think that's good for
man, you have a room full. I ain't even gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. Shit,
Oh damn!
That's gonna be a hell of a conference.
What's going on, Patrick?
Yeah, what up, Patrick? What's going on, bro?
Yeah,
That'd be a hell of a conference.
Everybody walk past that women's conference. Damn.
Right. What the hell they got going on in there?
I might lift some raw chicken out.
Not to mention, eggs cost too much.
Eggs expensive as hell, but we don't have nothing with it. We don't have ain't gonna be no eggs in the hotel the whole weekend. Just
Shannon said, hell no. Eggs and nuts. Damn, Lethal. Eggs and nuts.
That's crazy, man. Y'all gonna chill with that too, man. You gonna let that go. Yeah, the hotel got amazing breakfast, man.
Yeah, Biggs, they do.
I'm talking about breakfast.
Right, BP. John Crump, what up, man?
John Crump got the news.
He said, "Better not have no egg unless the conference outside." Right,
bro. Wasn't it a dance called Crump? Getting Crump.
It's Crunk, ain't it?
Well, I know it was Crunk, but I thought it was like Crump too. Like,
oh, I don't know. I thought it was Crunk. I didn't know it was a Crunk dance. Get your tickets. We're gonna have spades, giveaways, guns, and plenty of nuts. Oh, why? He caught me off guard with that one.
And maximum holage.
Exactly, maximum holds for real. So do they have grits? Yeah, but they ain't got no sugar.
Hey, can't nobody say it'd be inappropriate to say maximum holage at the women's conference. Can't say it. That's crazy.
Somebody got to say it now. Lethal in the building. What up, Dom?
Dom, what's up?
What's with the nuts comments?
I don't know, Siege, but I wish you would check them because they being real disrespectful. I don't know where they get that from.
Siege, I'm gonna send you a text.
Hannah starting the Siege. Zach.
Siege, I'm gonna send you a text.
Zach. I'll start calling you Big Screech, man. Don't be one of them guys, man. Don't be one of them guys.
Chicken eggs are the new caviar. You know it. Shannon Incinerator says, "Cease, check your IG." I didn't even have to do it. Way to look out for a brother. Appreciate it. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, that's like the number one thing going on the internet right now.
All right, creative, good. Be safe.
Snitching, a lot of snitching.
Snitching. That's another one. I traded my guns for $5 eggs, man. I mean, you have to trade. Oh man, see what she said. Oh, bro.
She get on my nerves. She get on my last nerve. Huh?
BTG says better have nuts than nut.
Facts.
Ramsey J, she clipped it, man. She clipped it. Don't matter if we deleted it. He got clipped right away.
And I adamantly denied it. But it didn't matter. It's funny though, because I really didn't remember I said it.
I listen.
I did not remember I said it.
I tried to let it go right past you, but BP came in at the right time. I don't know.
Yeah, live entertainment. We got a DJ. We got nuts. We serving. We are serving dinner.
We got nuts.
Hey, what was so funny though? What was so funny is, like, I didn't even realize I said it. I just kept talking, like.
Right. You did. It never came out, man.
We got a DJ. We got nuts. We serving.
We got nuts. We serving.
That's funny. I don't know. I think I was trying to say something else. It's gonna be nuts or something. I don't know what I was thinking.
Bro, that's what you did. After you stopped, you came back and you said that. You said it's gonna be nuts. We got nuts. He did, BTG. He said it strong too. We got nuts.
Oh my God, man.
Serving nuts. That's what he said.
Something wrong with y'all, man.
That was a great moment.
Whew, another classic. Another classic.
What the Diddy is going on here?
Another classic, y'all. My bad. Man, I can't wait to see BP, man.
Yeah, me too.
You know, it was a time, man, we had Roadblock, BP, and Skilly in the building.
Yeah.
At one time.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Sure did.
And it was all the content from that meetup. I think Jason and Shannon was like, all right, we had enough.
Right. We got to make sure
we got to get to one of these, man.
Damn, BP.
Oh, damn. That's hilarious.
Terrible, Reg. Big Dog's terrible.
Big Dog, you coming to the meetup, man?
Yeah, you gonna be able to make it?
Big Dog gonna be in there trying. He used to working at Cook County Jail, man.
Uh-huh.
He gonna think we all criminals when he come in that mug. It is crazy. So, bro.
Yeah.
Roadblock here?
I ain't seen Roadblock yet.
What Hot Tub at?
I ain't seen Hot Tub yet either.
Mega.
I ain't seen Mega yet either.
Siege is here.
I see Siege, yeah.
BP here. Listen, because I want to hit you with something.
Yes, and Airplane, there is.
You should get the link, bro. When you bought your tickets, you should get the link. When you get the confirmation, just scroll down. You'll get the link to just go ahead and book your room. Get y'all rooms booked too, man. I haven't spoke back to the hotel in a couple of days, but I know it's starting to fill up. But I'm glad you're here, Roadblock. Glad you're here. Roselle, you get your ticket yet? It's in Atlanta, bro. So I was on a call earlier this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna share this with y'all. And on that call, sometimes when in this business, well, I guess in all businesses nowadays, but it's very common to be on like Zoom calls and stuff like that, or what they call it, Google.
I know what you're talking about. Google Meetup, whatever.
So, long story short, I'm on the call, and I always try to be like, because we're talking about the event, and then I'm explaining, and I think on this particular call, I got a little frustrated, right? And I just want people to correct me.
Mm-hmm.
And my frustration wasn't with the people directly, but I think my frustration is something that had built up, that has been building up over time.
Okay. What up, Tank?
So we was talking, and I said, the slogan, I always like to say the slogan for a regular meetup is there's nothing like it. Right. And then one of the people said, and I hope they listening because, I'm gonna keep it a bean anyway. And they said, well, that's a pretty, how do you say it? I don't want to misquote him. He's like, he said, it sounds like this is a place, we need to be because, that sounds pretty confident,
Mm-hmm.
And I said that, well, the slogan has nothing to do with confidence. It's just the truth,
right?
Like there's literally Nothing like it. I'm not saying that in a braggadocious way. I'm saying it in a literal form. Like there's really nothing like it. I go to all types of events in this industry, and a lot of them are dope. I go to them every year. I have a ball. They're great. But there's truly nothing like this. And there's multiple reasons why there's nothing like it. Most of these events that we go to, it's always centered around the firearm. Right? Or centered around firearms.
Right.
Well, this event, firearms is just the thing that we all have in common.
Right.
And itself is centered around community, right? It's a difference. That's one of the primary differences. The other primary difference is what community is centered around.
Right.
Here's the flip side to that. As we were talking, needless to say, I was talking to some gentlemen of the Caucasian persuasion, cool guys, man, amazing guys. They'll be at the meetup as well. So just to get to the end of the story, but I was explaining that it's an uphill battle for us year after year.
That's right.
When it probably shouldn't be. And I know I'm not the only person that goes through this. We don't have a lot of these in our community.
Nope.
Now, does anybody know the fastest growing gun ownership or gun buying community right now?
It's still us.
It's still us, right? We are spending money at a crazy pace.
Yep, it's still us
in this business, right? Especially our women, especially the women. And it's like a tough conversation when you have it, right? Because I said to them, through my experience being on social media and kind of being in the industry now, in this industry, I've never really experienced anything crazy, like racially crazy. I've been embraced. Like everybody showed me a lot of love, man. Like on both sides. I don't really have, you know what I'm saying? Like hell, any misunderstandings or issue I have be with my own people. It ain't never really been
that
with nobody else.
That is a fact.
You know what I'm saying? However, when you're doing this though, there's a level like sometimes they being sometimes people within the industry, they look past us, not past us. I want to make sure I say this right. I'll tell you what I said, but I want to make sure I say it right to y'all. Like it's almost like they'd be so out of touch that they don't know that the separation exists. So even though people embrace you, there's no real, you never really feel any tension, right? I see what you're saying, Ramsey J, to your face. You're right. So there's never an issue, in that regard. But I remember when Phil, who's the president of NAGA, was the keynote speaker at the meetup in Thomasville. And I don't know if anybody remembers this, but he said some powerful stuff.
He sure did.
And I went to NAGA's event, and he said something there.
Sure did.
That continues to stick with me to this day. And he said that he don't like to do business with a company that'll say, yeah, we'll give you our money and we'll give you some firearms and we'll give you some product, but we can't be there. Right. And oftentimes this will only happen to us. Almost like, I'm gonna support you, but I can't really let everybody see that I support you. You get what I'm saying?
Sometimes there are actual legitimate times where people can't be there though. They'll still support.
No, I agree. I mean, it's matter of fact, prime example, Optics Planet. They've been one of my biggest supporters forever, but physically they couldn't be there this year.
Right.
We're still supporting the event, but I know it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not related to anything weird. It's just scheduling and other things didn't work out. Nonetheless, as I was talking, and the dude listening to me, he's like, that's interesting. And he really gave me some insight, because we'll get asked questions that other people that's throwing events,
won't get
this
asked.
question never come up.
Right.
Like, so what do you guys do for like to make sure everything is safe?
The same damn thing everybody else does.
Yeah, we do that. Yeah, the same. What you mean? What we do to make, what I'm saying? It's kind of weird, but and it's almost like when they asking you the question, they almost feel uncomfortable.
Right.
This is our 5-year anniversary.
Right.
We've been doing this for a while. Don't you think that if anything unsafe would have happened or any incidents would have happened, they'd have blew it up?
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't even be going on no more. So, absolutely, BTG. I agree with that. So, anyway, as I go through that conversation, I'm like, you'll get to talking to somebody, and I think they'd be like, yeah, that's true, Siege.
Like a girlfriend you don't want to be seen with in public.
Maybe, man. Maybe that's what it is. So, but our money spends like anybody else's money.
Oh yeah, they take your money.
So here's the other side of it. So this is where I think I actually won them over by making this point, which was you'll come to or when you go to other events or people will refer to a regular meetup. I've heard this happen before. It's like, well, that's the event for the black people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's like the black people's gun event. It's the black people's gun event. Remember, that's how the whole, what was it, the Phoenix Trinity thing kind of flipped, right?
Yeah.
A whole bunch of black people. It's this whole black. Where does that come from? Because when you talk about any other event that goes on in the industry, do you say that's the white event?
No, they don't.
They never say that. What makes you say that now, right? It's just a 2A event. Right. Because aside from a regular meetup, every single event you go to is going to be predominantly white.
Right.
Every one of them. Think about it.
Except Chopper Day.
Well, I don't see you'll make me say the wrong thing. Like, it's not Chopper Day is a birthday party.
Right.
Dope ass birthday party. He do his thing, but he kind of turned it into an event. But absolutely, it don't get no black in Chopper Day.
I'm pretty sure want to come on here.
But the point I'm making is, outside of that, we've been doing this event consistently for 5 years.
Right.
It's like the only one of its kind, right? That goes that way.
That's right.
Pew Party is dope.
Yep.
They do a great job. It's always safe. It's always professional. They do what they have to do.
That's right.
There's nothing for people to be uptight about. What happens is it kind of happens naturally. It's not like, when I go to Iraq Veteran or GunCon or one of these events, they make me feel welcome. Everything, it's all love, right? But when I go to that event, it's, man, out of every 100 people, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, anytime we see us, 9 times out of 10, you know them, and you always saying hi because there ain't a lot of us.
The biggest one of them all, SHOT Show.
Right.
The same way.
Same way.
Every other event you go to in the industry, it's just sort of like that. So there's nothing that, you're only going to have a handful of events where, it's going to be predominantly black like that.
Right.
And it's crazy. KD do train and learn, which is dope, right. But it's more, it's different.
Yeah, it's
right. He sets it up a certain way for a certain reason.
It's more business oriented.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's huge because it helps people a lot. And not just our community, but I guarantee you that when you go, just because of the face that's in charge of it is of a certain race, that you're going to see more of that certain race.
Yep.
It'll be rare. Well, I take that back. There is that my boys do throw an event where it's really mixed. But it's different. That's a whole nother conversation.
Mm-hmm.
The end of the day, but I always say this though. You get some companies now where to be like,
let's be real.
they don't mind aligning. Now that they see, okay, you've been doing this for 5 years, you got your community spends a ton of money. They know that they're learning that now.
That's a fact, G-Style. That's a fact, what he just said.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's a stereotype.
But I think like
they
start like the people that, because I got a ton of relationships in this industry, and they start to pick up on that. No, maybe I think we should look at this serious. Like that's a real community over there. That platform is one of the only platforms of its kind, and it is
right
in the gun space. It's literally one of the only ones. The platform in general is one of the only ones of its kind, where the community is the immediate community is really tight knit, but it spans to thousands of people.
Exactly.
Right? Like we have a tight knit community within, like the immediate family, but we got a whole bunch of cousins. And
it's a cross country network, is what it is.
100%.
So important we can speak up for ourselves with the opportunity. That's right. That's right. See. Yes, we can.
So I mean, I want to say I want to like.
Wow.
Yeah.
It'll
be like that in Atlanta too. When they do NRA in Atlanta, it's going always, every industry event you go to, it's going to be that way.
When you go to most gun events, period. I'm talking competition,
gun shows,
events, gun shows don't matter.
It's just the way it is. But if companies are smart, you totally align yourself with an event like this, because think about it. We spend money at a crazy pace, at a crazy rate.
Sure do.
Why would you not want to take advantage of that?
Right. And when it all boils down to it boils down to the money.
That's it. Pedro, what's up, brother?
We spend a lot of money.
How's it going, guys? How's it going?
Good, man.
Oh, pretty good, man. Mr. Tampa Gun Works himself.
That's Mr. Maximum Holich.
Mr. Maximum Holich is crazy. That's don't call me that.
Lethal and Snap at You and Eric, those guys are qualified to vote that category.
Yep.
Because Lethal has invented Maximum Holich, which will be a drink.
Right. Yep, that's right, Armando. That's the best part about it.
I think so. I'll be quick because I don't want to take everyone's time or take up too much time, but I think just to give perspective from like the company side of things, not that this is necessarily the same, because we're not at a point where like we can be super picky or like I'm a one-man shop, so I'm usually game for most. But you get to a certain point where, at least from my experiences,
I don't think
there's a lot of people, and I'm not saying that. Huh?
You said something.
Yeah, your phone is breaking up.
You're breaking up bad, man. So that one man shop need to get better internet.
Yeah, I'm driving. My bad. We get to a point where, at least for us, like we get asked for, to be quite frank, a lot of handouts, a lot of like, do this for us. What do you think about this? Do you want to do this? And sometimes, from my perspective, it's hard to distinguish what's worth
Damn it, Pedro! You see some good stuff. I'm kicking you off. You got to come back when you get in the best spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good. I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that.
Because he was saying some good stuff, but
it's like Bike Week at Myrtle Beach and Daytona. What up, Akil?
Akil, what's up? But nah, man, he's right. And that's kind of so this is what the people and one I know one of the companies, they was like, well, you get this a lot where influencers, Armel made that point. That's another thing that separates this event, right? Because one of the things that you hear people say when they throw events, because that's what marketing became at one point, where you got this influencer is going to be there, this person is going to be there, that person, and it's all the names that they consider the big names, and theoretically they think that that's going to attract more people because you say this person is going to be there. But I think, oddly enough, it's weird, but in our community, especially this one, it doesn't move the needle as much.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
Do we love the influences in this community? Absolutely, man. I've been watching these guys for the longest and still do. But it doesn't necessarily put more people in the building. I watched this happen from Nashville, right? When we did it in Nashville.
Yep.
Through Thomasville.
Yep.
Where we had Twister performing. We had, quite a few other influences there as well. It doesn't add. What did we have last year in Ohio? Same amount of people.
Right. We
still sell the event out every year. It don't sell any more tickets. It doesn't do anymore. So the cool part is, yeah, they always invite it and they can come out and we're gonna always show them love.
That's right.
But we always treat them Rambo. We have Black Rambo.
Right.
In the Black community, there's no influence in the gun space bigger than Black Rambo.
That's right.
It's just not numbers wise, there's nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody even close.
Nope.
Right? And he hung out to Meetup, kicking it. But he was just one of the people there.
Right.
He was there because we cool.
Right.
We're not promoting it. We're not putting it on flyers.
Right.
Not like, bro, can you post this? Could you tell everybody? Nah, that's just you there because we rock. You know what I'm saying?
Soul.
What's up, brother? Growing with soul. So I say that because it kind of works the same way, right? What Pedro say, that's what's happening, especially across the board now. Everybody wants something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I might go to Pedro and say, hey, man, I want to come on my channel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to talk to you. We chop it up, get to meet the people that I rock out with in this industry the most, right? And we all spend a lot of money on a lot of stuff, right? We just this is what we like to do. This is our passion. This is our hobby. So this is what we do. Come on, check it out. I can't guarantee you nothing, but it's cool. Well, I do know one thing though. The important thing is becoming a thing.
Yeah.
So the moment you come on here and you start talking and you say this is what you're doing, business will flow your way.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, that if I hand him a firearm or two and he poured them for me, that's only fair.
Yeah.
It's only fair because you're gonna definitely get more business than you doing this to me, and it allows me to talk about the work as well. So that's fair. But a lot of people walking up and be like, "Yo,
what up, Joe?
Man, let me get this. Let me get that. I can go put this. I'll go post it on Instagram. Ain't nothing moving.
Right.
It ain't moving nothing though. You just saying it. You just got it for free, basically.
Right.
And it's true. It just kind of is what it is. But I say, like, hey, pull up, man. I told Kevin this from Stellar, man. And shout out to them and shout out to Stealth Arms for doing it last year, man, for being a title sponsor at an event like this in an industry like this, where you don't mind aligning yourself with different communities, specifically, right? Like intentionally. Joe Va, what's up, bro? Joe Va, you know you got nominated for an award, right?
Yeah, I don't know. He wasn't here. You might not know.
So shout out to them. But I was telling Kevin that I was like, man, you come on here and you talking to me and we'll talk, right? But you don't have to come on here and play the sales guy that he is. He's great at what he does, but you don't have to do that.
Just come
on. All you gotta do is come on here and talk.
Yep, just kick it.
Just be straight up. Just chill, be straight. Tell us what you got. Because people will call you out. Be like, hey man, go ahead on now.
That's right.
Same thing with Fusion. It's no different. Shout out to them for not aligning themselves with what we have going on. You know how many damn XP Pros now that we didn't bought in this community?
Mm-hmm.
Every day somebody got an XP Pro. Which a lot of people buy them more. For real.
Yeah.
But I think it's okay, like, to understand what it is. See, I've come to grips with it. And I like to know how y'all feel about it. But I've come to grips with it that this is just kind of what it is. The separation is what it is. I think it's a part of the world we live in.
It is.
Right? It's just gonna be that way.
Yep.
Like everybody talk, well, man, we just trying to. Of course, man, we all love to see diversity. Let's mix it up. It's never gonna happen. Not in our lifetime. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna go to SHOT Show, and it's gonna be a 50-50 split.
Nope. Hey, you ain't gonna go. It's gonna be a 25-75 split.
Right. It's gonna stay a 95-5 split.
Right.
It's just what it is, man. It's just the reality of it. That's why I hate when people they try to don't compare what we're doing to nothing else. It's been done differently. We talked about it. We do it differently on purpose. Because when it came to doing, especially after we started doing the meetup, then 50 other events started popping up, and then you don't really see too many of them anymore. But they started popping up, and we needed to change it. We can't just have a range day out here.
Right.
It has to be more. There has to be more to it.
I know when your brother, and I don't know why his name is escaping me now, told us, he said he's been going to these things for 19 years. This is in Thomasville. And he said he ain't never seen nothing like this before. Ever. And he was right.
So many people say that, bro, and they don't just be talking. I think people truly.
We sure did make the news. We did, Siege. I still got that clip.
Yeah. That was in Thomasville, wasn't it?
That was in Thomasville. That's right. I love being with my peeps. They see us doing our thing with excellence. Then hear that. Yeah, it's true.
But you want to hear something that's funny? Now, this is gonna mess you up. This is how bad stereotypes can be. Sometimes our own people are hesitant to come to the event because there's so many of us.
Yeah, that's another conversation.
You heard what KD said when he did the keynote?
Right, yeah, I heard what he said.
He basically said that, like, I ain't know, man,
right.
I ain't know what to expect.
But what KD ended up getting the meetup effect, though. That thing that we talk about that you can't really put in words. He came in and experienced it, and it changed him. That I love about that.
What's dope though, and I just appreciate his honesty.
Yep.
But I think it was not only that though. And I'm gonna ask him too. I'm gonna ask him. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna ask him. I want to pick his brain because I want to know why.
Mm-hmm.
What would make you think that it wasn't? You know what I'm saying? Like just a dope event to come to. Not it ain't Wakanda forever, but it's a dope event to come to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It is a dope place to hang out. It's safe. It's cool. We all have a lot of fun. We network. We kick it. Why would you think it's not that?
Yeah.
Especially after you hear it because at first it sounds weird, right? After the first year, like everybody, like, man, we got to do this every year.
Mm-hmm.
This will be cool. Everybody, man, shut up. They crazy. And then people came to Nashville, like, oh, that shit was kind of cold, bro. And then we went to Thomasville, and it was like, oh, damn, this is real.
Mm-hmm.
Then Ohio.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, RPJ. I say that all the time, man. Yeah, what up, Whip? What's going on, man? I see you in a second.
Oh, that's him?
Oh, Whip, yeah. What up, man?
Oh, Whip. Where you been, man? See, I was going to stereotype it, too. When you get out?
Yeah, Javon, he didn't know what to expect. Yeah, you kind of don't. When we did the first one, you didn't know what to expect. All I knew is I was going to meet up with some people that I hung out with online, and they were cool, and drove across the country to do it, and it was fun.
For the people that's been around, they know. But for those who have not been around, I don't even know a lot of people. I don't even think a lot of people know how the first meetup even came about,
right?
And how awkward and weird it was.
Yep.
Not only that, it was so organic that none of us in this industry or that's in this space had ever even attempted to do it.
Nope.
Or had seen it. Now, there had been, especially a lot of the instructors, man. They were doing this stuff way before me.
Yeah.
where they're getting people together, the Body by O's and the KDs and all these guys who've been around this industry for a long time. Let's not get it twisted. They was doing like range days and bringing people together and doing that type of stuff. When we did it, I didn't know what the hell we was doing.
We didn't.
I don't even know when did we start. I don't even know where a regular meetup. I know obviously it's a play off the name, but Peanut, shout out to Peanut, man.
Peanut.
You know, he stop in the chat every now and then, but he always on IG. Peanut will be at the meetup. He don't miss a meetup.
Will.
And this was something that I always give him credit for. See, a lot of people, man, don't like to show love or give credit where it's due. Man, that man literally said that to me one day in the chat, just like this.
Yep.
And he was just like, RGG, won't we just get together, man? We should everybody meet at a range, man, so we can shoot with you in person and this, that, and the other. And that was the start of it. So mind you, I don't know nothing about getting no range. I don't know nothing about how to organize, none of that.
Nope.
I don't even know we went to Houston, Texas. I ain't never been to Texas in my life. But you saw how many people showed up?
Yeah.
And all the people that showed up wasn't necessarily from Texas. And just to think, y'all all watch YouTube, right?
We did that in like 3 months, bro.
Yeah, I was just getting on YouTube. This was in 2021. I came on YouTube in 2021. So that goes to show kind of how quickly this community started to build up, which is pretty fascinating when you think about it.
Yeah.
It started in January. In July, we was in Houston doing a meetup.
We sure were.
With very close to 100 people there.
Yeah.
And
people come from everywhere.
From everywhere. I mean, I'm talking about, man, you been shooting?
But he
drove about 17 hours by himself.
Yep, by himself.
It's crazy. It was crazy. And y'all watch YouTube. Everybody watch YouTube to this day. Can you think about it? Can you think about it? GHG Hustle was there, man.
Yeah, he was. Hustle was there.
Hustle the hottest in the game right now. I don't even got his phone number no more.
He was there.
That's
cool brother, man.
He's still my homie.
Him and Ari, they were both there.
Yeah, that's right. And this was before he was GHG the daddy.
Right.
This is the boy. I mean, I feel like I watched him grow up on YouTube. Like it's crazy. He's still one of my absolute favorite people.
Rambo J.
Humble dudes you ever meet. Rambo J, old chicken in the yard, Rambo.
Yep. Most people don't know what you're talking about when you say that.
They still my dogs, man. I still got the utmost respect for them. Now, them two kids and I don't call them kids because they're grown men, but them two brothers can make an envelope move too.
Yep, they can.
If you know what I mean, because they cornered it when it comes to that young market, and they can make products move as well. Especially, when you start talking Glocks and parts and stuff that younger crowd will be into, man. That's if you ain't rocking with them, you ain't rocking with nobody, man. They two of the coolest on YouTube, and I love how they've grown together and become, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Good friends and one looking out for the other. It's just dope to me. Jay the Shooter was there.
Yeah, and you can't forget Pistol Pack and Zoe. We like to let him go.
Lonzo was there, man.
Lonzo was there too.
Everybody was there, man.
Perry P.
A lot of people don't even remember Perry P.
Yep.
Yoki was there. Yeah. When I tell you,
Locks and Load, that's right.
Pulled up on us. A lot of people I remember meeting there for the first time, like Gershon and.
Yep, Gershon.
BP was there. Remember BP was up. BP saved your life.
He sure did. BP said, "I'll never forget that." BP saved my life for sure.
RPJ, you came around late. Chris TV, we didn't even know who Chris TV was at the time.
Yeah, at the time we didn't know who he was.
I ain't never heard no Chris TV at that time. So he came around later. But he a cool kid as well. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying, like, this was at the very first meetup, like the very first one we did, y'all. There's some old video out there. It had to be the craziest thing in the world, man.
We went to Dave and Buster's.
We went to Dave and Buster. That was the meet and greet.
That's right.
That was a meet and greet.
With the
We
Dave
just
and
went to Dave and Buster's. Like, this is where everybody gonna meet up at. But that's what spawned every other year. So with the Nashville, we got a little bit more organized.
Uh-huh.
Just a little bit. It was still a little out of whack. Shout out to Big Dre and the DJ.
Yeah.
But so look, and this is just the growing pains, the experience. But think about how iconic it is that we took this show on the road. I'm from Chicago.
Yeah.
I've never done nothing in my home state. I've never. If this meetup was happening in Chicago, there'd be 1,000 people there.
Yeah.
Ain't no way I could do a meetup in my home city or hometown and it don't go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So think about, I'm always traveling somewhere to do it. Like I've never done it in the city I live in. So it's crazy. We take it to Nashville. How iconic is it that we did it in partnership with the Glock store? Shout out to Big Dre for that.
That's right. Big Dre, very instrumental in that.
Lenny McGill, man. We was at his private
range.
Yep. It was nuts. It was nuts, man. And it was great, bro. It's the growing pains. This was the first time that we did the award show.
That's right.
All we wanted to do was show love to content creators in our space because we don't, to this day, don't get the recognition.
Yeah, they don't get the recognition they deserve. They don't.
So that was all it was about.
Shout out to Tangy.
Shout out to Tactical Tangerine for being the person that initiated the whole award show thing. Like she pointed out to us that we just never get acknowledged.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's do something about it. Let's see if we can open the gates. And it wasn't until we did the regular GunTube Awards the first time that the Gundies and that whole organization and stuff started recognizing our content creators. Now you see a bunch of us getting nominated, right? But they'll never give us the credit for that. But the fact of
the matter is, we did the voting, we put our thing up, and 24 hours later, all of a sudden, a bunch of us ended up on there. That's a fact.
Yeah, man. I mean, and it's not. All I'm saying is, we've done a lot.
She is BG. She always is.
Yeah, she is, man. And you know what? Tangy be on the move. I swear.
Yep.
We chop it up, and then we do the meetup. We might talk about how great it was a week or so after, and then I don't hear from Tangy for damn near a whole year.
She be off doing whatever she do.
But one thing for sure, boy, about a few weeks before that meetup, she gonna get on that phone.
Yep.
And she be like, hey, what's up? What we doing? Let's get to it. And you'll think she been rocking with us the whole year, like she been planning with us and everything. Tangy be finding out stuff 24 hours before.
Right.
And be on point. Don't miss a beat. She one of the dopest people that I've met in this game, bro. She cold with it.
Yep.
But yeah, man. But that's kind of like, that's just some history for a lot of people that just came around. That was just like the first 2 years of it. Then we decided to go to Thomasville, Georgia, of all places. I don't even know. What was Billy? Billy got us in Thomasville, Georgia.
We
South Georgia. That's about 45 minutes from Tallahassee, Florida.
Right.
And we basically took over a whole town.
Whole town for the weekend.
We definitely took over an entire hotel, like the entire hotel, top to bottom. We took over the whole thing. And it was crazy, man. And one of the best times, I mean, all of them been fun for me, but that was one of the best times I've had.
I want to do that again.
Ohio was smooth. We were experienced.
Right.
I feel like last year when we came to Ohio, Zach has only had to go up the street. But I feel like when we came to Ohio, we had those other years under our belt.
Right.
And it went a whole lot smoother. Thank you to all the people that stepped up and helped when we needed it.
Thank you.
It just made sense. Like we got there, we understood it. We added the women's conference in Thomasville.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That was the first year we added the women's conference. Last year was dope. And man, now we're going to Atlanta, which is where we've always wanted to go.
Right. We've been trying to go to Atlanta forever.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that. Pedro, what's up, man? You were saying some good stuff, bro. You just phone.
Yeah.
I was driving. My bad. I was yeah. So I think I hate to circle all the way back around on the topic, but I think like a lot of stuff nowadays, it's all this, right? Like that's all we get. I don't know how many messages I get a month of like, hey, you want to do this? Hey, I'm growing on YouTube. You want to exchange a free pour package for some content? You want to come to this event with no expectation of like nothing in return? And not that everything has to.
You come to the event. You talking about me?
A little bit.
You talking about me to me?
No, but like I think it's not how people approach company. Like a lot of people approach, like us, for example. We're nobody, right? We're this big in the industry, and we get approached all the time just asking for free shit. And unless you run a business, you don't realize things have to be sustainable, and everything can't be free, right? Chick-fil-A is either 100% price or it's free because they fuck something up. You don't get discounts at fast food, right?
Well, unless you got the T-Mobile app. But go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Oh, sure. I mean, I don't know what that means, but okay. Well, but you know what I mean? Like it can't always be free stuff, right? And I think a lot of people approach companies that way, right? I'm a big believer in like if we're doing something together, it's either 100% on both parties or I'm out. You know what I mean? Like if we can't have the same amount of effort, then I don't want any part of it because I know I'll give 100%. But if I know that you won't, or if I doubt that you will, it's like I'm not going to be part of anything.
How do you determine who you even give the time of day to when you get those messages? And I'm sure some influencers are listening, so don't diss nobody too bad.
No.
Yeah. And how do you tell them no? How do you be like, nah, bro, I ain't sending you shit. I ain't doing nothing for you.
For me, it's it sounds condescending to say, but like obviously online presence is very important, right? Like I can't give you something for free if you have 20 followers. It just doesn't make sense, right? Just from a ROI perspective, right? But also some people think that if you have 10,000 followers, it means something, which it does not mean something, right? People confuse influence with the ability to sell stuff. You can have 100,000 followers and not sell.
Wait, Reverend Pedro. Say that one more time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Say that one more time, bro.
You can have 100,000 followers.
People confuse influence with. Go ahead, say it again.
Yeah. People confuse influence with the ability to actually sell product. You know what I mean? And it's hard to tell who's good and who's not. Sometimes you take a chance and it works out. Hold on, buddy. Sometimes you think the person's worth it and you get nothing back, right? I've dealt with both. I've dealt with people who have 400,000 followers on Instagram and never posted about us. And I'm not going to chase you down for anything. We had an agreement. You didn't follow it. Lesson learned, right? People think numbers are everything, right? Again, 10,000 followers, 100,000, 5, 6, 20. Like, I'm big on if we can meet at a personal level, I'm all in. You know what I mean? I met RGG on the whim from Gamage because he was new to the Ford. I was like, yeah, of course. Like, Gamage is good people, right? I trust his word, and here we are. It can be hard to distinguish who's good and who's not, especially if you look at a big perspective of like larger companies, right? Springfield or Glock or Stellar or whoever it is. I'm sure they get asked for tons of shit for free every single day.
Every day.
And sometimes the good ones get filtered as bad ones because it's hard sometimes to separate them, right?
Let me say something. I hate I'm my bad to cut you off, but let me say this.
Yeah, sure.
I want to speak on behalf of influencers now. I'm gonna speak on our behalf.
Sure.
I never felt like it was an influencer's job to sell a product. And I feel like, I think it is their job to.
I disagree, but continue.
Yeah, I'll explain my point.
Yeah.
It's not their job to sell it. Like I've said this to every company I've ever worked with, and that list is long. It's not my job to sell it. Like, it's not my job to sell your product. It's your job to sell it. My job is to put it in front of people. Right? So you give it to me, I like it, I say what it is, or give my truth on it, the firearm, whatever. And then, oftentimes if you got a good product, it's going to sell itself. I remember saying
for
that
sure.
To, Tim and Stealth Arms and the Platypus. I just remember saying, like, this is dope.
Mm-hmm.
This is dope. If people see it, it's
I
not
agree.
my job to sell it. Like, I'm not telling them, man, go buy this. Like, I can't do that. But usually, now we do have influence, right? Like sometimes, but in this particular community, like on my channel for sure, there's oftentimes that people will hear me talk about something or see me do a video on something, and they'll say, "Oh, okay, cool, RGG like that. I'm rocking with. I'm gonna try it out because he keeps talking about it." Or it's happened the opposite way. It could literally be somebody in the chat that keep talking about something and I go by.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So they influencing me too.
I agree.
It kind of works both ways, but I just feel like you shouldn't expect somebody to go sell it. Like if I'm able to put the product out there in front of a lot of people, but the problem you run into, and I know you saw this, and I don't know why it irritates me because it doesn't have a personal effect on me, but it's so many fabricated numbers out here.
Yeah.
And some marketing people don't know how to see it or see through it. YouTube and Instagram, it's terrible how they fabricate a lot of these numbers, man.
So I agree with you, and I also disagree with you on that point.
Okay.
Here's the reason why. Well, two reasons. If you approach me, then you got to sell. Because you're coming to me asking for shit. I'm not going like, hey, RGG, here's some stuff, put it in front of your audience. You're coming to me asking for a port package or whatever. Cool. Happy to oblige. But I need to see what the return is on that, because I'm not the one going to you. You're coming to me, right? Yeah. So I think that is a big distinguish of, like, if I'm going to you, I want your audience. If you're coming to me, then you got to sell. You know what I mean? That's the way I see it, at least.
Okay. I can't disagree with you on. That's actually a good point. And just for the record, for the public, so you guys know, because I try to be an open book about stuff. When I came to Pedro, I didn't ask him to do nothing for me when I first met him. I said, bro, you should come on my channel. I hear you do good work. I'm gonna show you what it is first. Then after that, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do the business or we not. But I understand what it is. If you got something good and we bring it around here, people will invest in that product.
Yep.
I also think, and I completely agree with you, obviously, on that. But I think it's, I posted a story yesterday or 2 days ago, I forget. I think reputation and brand is very important. And that's for a company side of things, also a influencer or social media person side of things, right?
Absolutely.
Like, if you came to me, hey, come on my show, do this, do that, and I went on your page, I was like, doesn't really align with what we do, I might not be interested, right? And that's okay, because not everyone's for everyone. Totally fine, right? But I think reputation is very important. And for me, it's like, again, I met you essentially through Gamage. And Gamage has my trust in certain things. So I was like, cool, it's a win-win for everybody. But like you said, if the product was not good, you wouldn't be interested in what we do. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And vice versa. The product at the end of the day is what stands out. So that's obviously very important. Maybe sell isn't the right word that I used earlier, but, like, how do I put this? I'm not going to approach someone with a product without, maybe in the back of my mind, expecting them to generate sales, right?
Yeah.
Like, Nike sponsors LeBron because they know, even though they're not pushing him to sell shit, he's gonna sell shit. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's not a directly like, hey, here, go sell this, please, because we need more sales. It's more of like you have a community, they trust your word. Here's some stuff for you to just talk about, and then, like you said, at the end of the day, it'll sell, right? So maybe I worded that differently, but that's what I actually meant. Not like door to door, right? Here's go sell this stuff. Because there's people on social media that I know that are local that don't sell a goddamn thing because they think influence is everything.
Yeah. No,
and it's just not.
Right.
And that's I don't know. You're right. I don't even know what to say after that. You're right. And it comes from your point of view, because you get to that point where, especially when you're the new kid, kind of like Tampa Gunworks a year ago to me was a new kid. Or not even a year ago, 6-7 months ago. And
100%.
then what happens, there's always that early fire. And then when it simmers down, now it is it really good? Is he really good? Do they got good work? And if a guy comes to you and he does business with you and he likes what you did, then he's coming back. He's gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna send this to Pedro. You just start hearing guys that do solid work, you hear that a lot. Oh man, I'm gonna
I think and we can have this argument all day, but like you see all over the place, like the GOAT debate between LeBron and Kobe and Mike, and
there's no debate. I don't know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
I think the point I'm trying to make is I think there's a debate for longevity, right? That like, yes, Mike had 6 rings. LeBron has been, he's 4 for 10, whatever. But there's a testament to like, hey, this dude played 22 years. He played 12. That has to weigh in something, right? And I say that from a business perspective of like, 6 months ago we were the new kids, right? We were nobody. We're still nobody, even though I think we're better than everybody else on that list. But that's a different story. I think sustaining the fire and sustaining the momentum is the hardest part about it, right? I think we do good work, we make mistakes, but we're honest about what we do. And when we do make mistakes, I own up to it. I've replaced guns because it's just the easiest thing to do, and it's the right thing to do. Mm-hmm. I think our quality and our performance is better than everybody else's, but obviously, again, debatable. Depends on who you ask, obviously. And I think it's, I don't know. And I think it's the right thing to do things for people without expecting things, right? Like we work with, or we started working recently with Shooting Sports in Tampa. You were there, right, RGG? Mm-hmm. I don't expect anything from them, but I'm happy to tag them and reshare and help them and do whatever I can to help another local business that's starting, right? They're under new ownership, get their legs underneath them. Because personally, I think a lot of people don't, but I'm a big believer in good karma, whatever that may be. So if I can help you for nothing and not really expect anything, because I don't with most people, then at some point, hopefully it comes back around. And I think a lot of people in the industry don't really think that way. They just want this. No, where's my cut? Where's my cut? Right. It's like I don't got shit for you, because that's not how we work.
But see, it goes a long way, bro. There's a lot of people that think about this when you think about like Instagram, for instance, right? Mm-hmm. And there's a YouTube world, there's an Instagram world.
For sure.
There's, I just started indulging in the Instagram world a little bit more in the last year, I say. But at first, I was never really even on Instagram like that. But now I start to know, so I meet a lot more people. A lot of times, you are Tampa Gunworks, right? Most of the time, you're Tampa Gunworks. Like when I heard about Tampa Gunworks, so I could put it to you like this. I don't know if Tampa Gunworks is a big ass warehouse somewhere in Tampa where they do a bunch of slide work, a bunch of guns, or if it's one dude to just work out his crib. I don't know, right? But I will tell you this. That's what I thought. I was like, I remember asking Gamish, do you know where Tampa Gunworks at? And he said, oh, Pedro, that's my man. But no, I said Tampa Gunworks. No, he said Pedro. Like, I don't know. Okay, that's the name. What you trying to tell me? So, in other words, you do present yourself. I think most people don't know it. I think when we look at guys like Skip, for instance, we know Skip is Skip.
Right.
Right. That's the thing. Is Skip Guns. But when I hear Monsoon Tactical or Vulcan Machine Works, we don't know Any of these companies, bro, you don't know how big or small they are. It depends on how you present yourself, how the marketing comes across.
For sure. Because I think in those, this is my personal opinion, right? So I obviously take it with a grain of salt. The main reason I don't present myself as like, hey, I am Tampa Gunworks, I think it can be very limiting to the perception that people see you as. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not. I mean, I'm obviously I'm Tampa Gunworks, right? I mean, but like, it's, to me, it's a compliment that you thought that we're a big ass shop when I'm just some dude in a little shop cranking out, slides. Because the perception is that we're successful to a point. We're not just some fucking schmo in my closet cutting up stuff.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
You're not gonna get away with that. You're not.
I've never been a little dude, unfortunately.
Yeah. But this thing though, so now people get to see you. Hundreds of people week after week. We got to know Pedro. On at least 4 or 5 occasions, you've been on here arguing about shit that has nothing to do with Portland, has nothing to do with your business. We just Pedro. We just on here talking.
Yeah.
That opens it up for people to be more comfortable doing business with you. Like now,
for sure. I agree.
We talk to him anytime. I call Pedro and he said, he'll have my slide out next week or send it to him. He can do this or that type of. That goes a long way, man. If people like the person that they're dealing with, they're more likely to do business with those people and repeat business at that. So I always say, man, keep being humble and keep doing your thing. Like when I laugh at Lito and them all the time, man. Him and Eric and these guys, they be cracking me up because they give a lot of people business, man. And Zach could tell you, bro, you can't say nothing bad about these guys around me. Because you know why? Because I know how much money they spend around this industry.
That's right.
All of us, the big taps out there, the Roadblocks. This guy Roadblock spent so much money in 1 week. I started counting his pockets. Wait a minute, bro. You said you did what? So I know we're sending so much money to these companies that stuff keeps me going. They help me keep going as a channel because that's the community that people are referring to. That's why so many different companies that do business with me, because they know that we have. I get it. I know it's business. They look at it like there's a whole community of people around there that support that platform. I mean, why wouldn't we put this in front of, Bro Allen? Thank you, my man. I appreciate you, brother.
I agree. I think, but again, I think the whole like. And again, let's be honest. I only see the community from one demographic, I guess, because that's just right. We end up being in kind of that niche of what we're in, just one way or another, right? It's just the way things happen a lot of the times. So I can't really speak for what, like earlier, what you're saying. The whole, how do I say this without coming across wrong? The you guys, like you said, right? Like your side of the coin, so to speak.
Wrong, bro. That came.
I mean, listen, it is what it is. You know what I mean? There ain't no good way to say it, so fuck it. Let's go with that. You know what I
No,
mean?
it's not, man. It's never a good way to say it. It's like, but you never came off that way. Like you could step into this community and not come off as uncomfortable.
Right.
Still speaking your mind,
for sure.
being yourself. I just think that says it all, man. I know it's a brother that you may not know him, but we all do. And his name is Jason. And one thing about Jason that I respect to the end is that he always Jason.
Yep.
Like, and as simple as that sounds, like he's just always himself, bro. And ever since I've known him through YouTube, I'm talking about before people know him now, because he was one of the, when I tell you he's been supporting me a long, long time.
Day one.
Since day one, like since I started on YouTube, bro. And that's what I mean, where people just, these people rock with you.
And
you get what I'm saying?
I personally respect that a ton, because you mentioned it and it just kind of like brought a thought into my head. A lot of people, when they do this, again, it all comes back to this. As soon as you give it to them, it's an immediate change up. Oh, I got what I wanted. I'm good.
Oh yeah. I see that.
And again, from this size person to this size person, when it comes to influence and creators and this realm that we deal with. And I think that's there's a very few people that I've dealt with, you know, from a, like, I guess, an influential standpoint that still chat with me almost every day. We talk gun stuff. We talk everything but politics because I could care less. After we've worked together, does that make sense? Because most people are like, "Oh, let's do this," and then we do it, and it's just a ghost town. Which again, it's part of the cycle, right?
No, for sure. You started acting funny toward me. Like at first, you pick up the phone stuff. I could just call you, be like, "Hey, what's up, buddy?" Now, like you don't even ask them, but it's cool because, like, it is what it is. Like, you know, it's how the industry works, bro. Like, I'm not even like I don't take it personal. I know I get how
lying on live is crazy work.
Right.
First of all, you ain't never called me no damn buddy your entire life. All right, ain't never been a buddy come out of that mouth ever. To me or to anybody on this live. All right, so let's just start there. Okay.
Cool, man. I'm not gonna argue with you,
bro. I know you're not.
There's only one buddy.
Yeah, I got one buddy. That's for sure. But nah, man. I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like I always felt like if you rock with people, man, and continue to be yourself, do that because that's the easiest thing to do. Be you.
Yep. It's funny. I posted on that story that I was talking about earlier. The first thing I put down was nourish relationships. No one does that. Not no one. Most people don't do that nowadays. Like give attention, give the actual care someone either needs or wants, or like if someone calls you or texts you, stop for 2 minutes and actually give it a full reply. You know what I mean? Or mention like, so I had a meeting this evening with Fusion with Trevin, and
I thought he said Future. I was like, what?
No, I mean we're not there yet. All right.
My bad. Go ahead.
And I brought up a bunch of the guys in the community, right? Like Lito and you and everyone else that I know has like the Fusions, and again, it's just it's doing stuff without any return. You know what I mean? Because I know Fusion's one of those companies where like if you're all in, they're all in. From what I've dealt with so far, and there's very few of those out there.
That's right, Jason.
So you sound like you kind of like me, bro. Like so when I meet people, whether it be in the business or in the community, whatever, I usually have I always develop a one-on-one relationship with those people, right? Like I have, we have a relationship. Like I have whatever that relationship that I have with Bob at Fusion or Tim at Stealth or this person at this company, whatever. I always build a real relationship because you can't. A lot of times, man, when people hit people up and start asking for stuff, Trevin will tell you, if you remember the conversation that me and him had at first, the very first conversation, I never asked. See, that's the difference. My approach is always different. I never asked him to send me nothing.
Here's the thing. It's funny you say that. I think people undervalue. I'm gonna sound like a teenager because I'm starting to get old, but people undervalue the motion that they can create that will benefit companies. Does that make sense? So like I don't reach out to anybody for anything.
Yeah.
Nobody, because I don't. Not to be arrogant, we don't need it. I don't need it. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna ask you for free shit because like for what? I'm happy to just buy it for myself. And I think that shows more support than like, again, give me a gun, give me some ports, give me this. If I go out and buy stuff with my own money that I've earned, and they see it, and then at some point I'm like, hey, I have this idea. What do you think about coming to ARM 5? Right? Whatever it is.
Yeah.
They're way more willing to actually come on board because they know you're not just your first impression isn't asking for free shit.
No.
You've supported, you've shared, you've commented, whatever you're doing, right? That a lot of companies don't see it, but a lot of smaller companies nowadays, I think, do see it.
Started out doing it that way. I had already did a video on their gun before I even met them.
Yeah.
So I already
met them. Trevor called me. He goes, "Hey, I got your phone number from Instagram. You do ports, you're local." I go, "Oh, let's do it." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But people, again, a lot, and I hate to keep hammering on it, but like everyone just wants this, man.
Oh no! Listen, bro. I ain't trying to put people on blast. I'm gonna tell you something be happening to me. Well, Zach know. A lot of y'all probably know if you just pay attention. I can work with somebody, right? I build a relationship with a company. I might meet them somewhere. However I meet them, whatever. and you'll see me work with that company or mention them, and all of a sudden, you see a lot of people. They watching. They.
Mhm.
Oh, he working with them. I'm finna call them up.
And all of a sudden they start getting a bunch
You'll
of
be amazed at how they'll be telling me, man. And then I'm gonna tell you too, man. Stop saying my name when y'all talking to people. I don't like that. I'm so slick with it. When I talk to the company, I don't co-sign nobody. So somebody call you and they reaching out to you. Hey, I see you work with RGG. That's my buddy. I know him, and I'm don't listen.
Nope.
It's not my buddy. I don't use my name for nothing, because I hate when people do that, because then they hoping that it softens the situation and help. No, just work and go get it. Don't be using my name. And I ain't told you to.
I think we're in a how do I put it? I guess we're in a this golden era of social media. I think where everyone wants the shortcut. Everyone wants to get to where they want to get without spending 4 hours every Thursday editing a video, or thinking about ideas, or going out and recording something, or tagging or like doing the actual work to when you do ask for something, you don't have to leverage someone's name or use a relationship.
Right.
We're very blessed to have a relationship with Vortex nowadays. And we did a gun for one of their trainers, and that 2 MOA doc came out, right? That the Excel with the 2 MOA. And I DM'd him jokingly. I was like, hey, dude. Jokingly, I was like, whose feet I got to rub to get me one of those Vortexes? Just joking. Yeah. He's like, oh, I got you. Don't worry. I refused the free stuff because I don't want someone leveraging their relationship to get something for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the benefit in it, because
crazy as hell. Yeah, send it to this address.
I don't, because again, and I get that. I'm not saying it's necessarily wrong. Just for me, it's like it feels opportunistic that I'm using you to get something that I want.
Yeah.
For what? Optics $300. I'm not gonna kill myself over it. And again, not the situation for everybody, but I would much rather spend my dollars than to leverage you to go get something else.
But that's leveraging too. When you spend money with somebody, that's actually saying something. Like you showing.
Oh, but it's the good kind of leverage.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I like this. I'm invested in what you're doing. So here's my money.
Nobody even knew. Like, I know people on the channel probably know, because I talk to so many people in this community. But I'm just talking about the public that listens to this live.
Yeah.
My relationship with Fusion was different. So
yeah,
when I never got nothing sent to me early on. Matter of fact, multiple guys had those guns before I had them.
Mm-hmm.
However, bro, I sat in an airport with Bob, the owner, for about 3 hours. And we sat there and talked guns, the company stuff. I had learned all the stuff that people learned on the live that night. I already knew it. Like, we had talked forever and ever. Like, it was crazy. And he told me so much stuff, man. I just realized that he's a really good guy. He's a cool dude, man. And just kind of, putting in the work, just trying to push his company out there. Like, I didn't feel anything weird. And then when I found out how they were family owned and all that stuff, that made it even more intriguing. So,
but here's the thing:
that's how that came about. So it didn't come about like let me DM them and be like, can y'all send me a gun because I got this many followers, or I don't do that stuff, man.
And here's also the thing: it's you put the work in to put yourself in an opportunistic position that had to happen to work out. Absolutely. If you didn't put the work in and you weren't at the airport for whatever reason that you never meet Bob. Maybe the Fusion never reaches out. Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I think someone posted on Instagram a couple days ago, I don't remember, but like, if you do 80% of the work, you get 80% of the return. If you do 100% of the work, then you get 1,000% of the return. The last 20% is where the magic happens. And I was like, that's pretty on par with most things, I think. And again, I hate to sound pessimistic or like a grumpy old man, but like a lot of people just don't want to do the work. You know what I mean? I'm at the shop for 17 hours a day. No one sees that.
It's almost like being part of anything. Like, if you see, I see things both ways too, a little bit, where as influencers, man, everybody that come on YouTube or on these platforms, we ain't got it like that. Everybody ain't just got a bag. So sometimes I get it, man. They just grinding to get what they need, right? I know it's like, well, you can't always ask for stuff for free, but it's like, damn, man, I really like that RMR, man. I just ain't, I don't got $500 to spend, so I got to try to grind and ask, see if this company may send it to me or do whatever.
I don't disagree with you. I think two things I would disagree on that though. One,
he said I don't disagree with you, but two things I disagree. Go ahead, man.
No, I said I do disagree with. I said I do disagree with you. I think, like for example, before even with Temp Works, I'm not fully cash laying around. You know what I mean? I'm responsible with my money, and I've once again, not to be arrogant, have put myself in a very blessed position to be able to do things that we do, right, and have relationships and grow this thing with whatever it turns out to be at some point. I think when you say stuff like that, it dismisses the fact that, I grew up hella poor. I moved, I think, 11 times when I was in high school. I didn't come from money. You know what I mean?
There's one thing to grow up poor, another thing to still be poor, bro. Like some of us ain't got that. Just got it.
I agree. But I think, like, freshman sophomore year, I lived in a van with my dad for 2 years. I didn't come from money. But I worked my ass off to get to the position where I am, regardless of where I came from, right? And I think when you say not everyone has it when they join YouTube.
Yeah, I see.
I agree that. Hey, I agree that when you say, not everyone has a bag when they start YouTube. I agree with you. But you don't have to have a bag to be successful. You don't have to buy Trigicons and 2011s and Atlases and have 30 Glocks in the safe to be successful.
Damn, family just dissed you, bro.
I mean, what he said is 100% true.
I mean, it's a fact. If you have good content, if it's quality, you have good ideas, and you're good to the people that are around you, you have no excuse. In my opinion.
That's true.
It's not about money. It's about the effort you put, even when you don't have money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I think when you say like, oh, but not everyone has the bag, it can come off as I'm making an excuse for the lack of effort.
I done been standing at like SHOT Show and USCCA and I can name them all, GunCon, everything. Right? I'll be at these events and I'll be sitting there, and sometimes I can be just standing at a booth, maybe talking to somebody I know, or like I work with the Optics Planet guys. I might be standing at their booth, talking to them, chopping it up, and a lot of time I see an influencer walk up, right? And it's always fascinating to me. I like to listen. I'd be trying to hear their pitch because it's funny. And man, I done heard some of the coldest pitches on the planet trying to get some free shit. Like, I mean, I done heard some pitches so cold that I be wanting to give them the free shit that they asking for.
I think there's too many, or the word influencer is thrown around too easily. I think there's not a lot of influencers and a whole lot of creators.
I can agree with that.
That's how I see it from a business, like a Tampa Gunworks perspective. A bunch of people have made great content, quality content. Now a lot of people influence their community to, once again, sell whatever they're trying to do, right? And it's not selling, but like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And a lot of times, I think sometimes this might sound a little crazy, but sometimes the bigger the name or the bigger the following situation, a lot of times, man, it kind of loses touch with the audience that's watching.
Mm-hmm.
So it don't always register to people just because that person posted this or talked about this to make them want to go buy it. And there's only, I've seen this. I've tested it in this live a lot of times, man. So you might have 100 people in here and we'll start talking and I'll say, man, when that firearm come out or whatever that product is, who do y'all go see? Who's the first person y'all check out? And there's one name that comes up every single time. Can you guess who? There's one YouTuber's name that come up every time.
For a new product.
Yeah,
for a product review.
Honest Outlaw.
Yeah, Honest Outlaw, man. Every time I've never asked a question and his name don't come up.
Yeah,
like
I believe it.
His name comes up every single time, bro. I think that's a high level of respect to have, in this game. And it's not a lot of people. There's not a lot of channels or YouTubers that can say that I got that type of influence.
I think someone dropped the name in the chat, and it's not 2A in LA. It's someone else that got name dropped. I think there's people that are absolutely massive on the platform that are absolute shills. So when you say, oh, they have these cold ass pitches and they want everything for free, or like they lose themselves in whatever they're doing, it sounds corny, but
what you're talking about, because I hope it ain't one of my friends. But I'll tell you this.
No, it's not. I think it's just I think if you allow yourself, my perspective, and I think it can happen to everybody, but if you allow yourself to get lost in the whole like influencer, social media hype, whatever, what you just talked about, I think it's not the love of the game, it's the love of the money. Hey,
Pedro,
enough.
Pedro, you got to say, in my opinion.
You got to say, in my opinion.
I think it's the truth. I don't say in my opinion.
You need.
Hey.
You got to say, in my opinion. But I'm gonna tell you this, bro. So I watch all these guys, man. Like, I've said this before, and sometimes people think I'm crazy, but I'd be like, I don't necessarily go to nobody. I still watch a lot of the guys, man. I told you, like, I don't mind name dropping because I'm just keeping it real. Like, I'm a big fan of, I don't like to use the word fan. I'm a big supporter of like GHG, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like little bro to me. Cool. Like I'll watch something he do and probably have no interest in the product. I know at some point in the video he gonna make me laugh, or he gonna say something stupid, and then I'm just gonna, I'm gonna joke with him in the comments or something, or whatever, or I'm gonna make sure I go smash the like button on him and Rambo just because I rock with them and been rocking with him so long.
Mm-hmm.
There is a lot of products that these guys can post, and then people just gonna go out there and buy it because he gave it a good word or try that service. And then there's certain people that don't look at him for that.
Here's the thing
with Black Rambo. He's you want awareness, you want to put the word out, go to Rambo. He's great. That's a great place to go.
I agree with you, but my thought is if every single video GHG came out was like, this is the best firearm on the market, this is the best optic, and the next video is another optic, he's like, this is the best optic, no one would trust him.
That's true.
No, I agree.
And there's people that do. This is the greatest.
No problem throwing something in the garbage. He don't. I mean, it's cool though, man. No, I say he don't have a problem throwing some things in the garbage. He just he'll be like.
I mean, not for other. Some things deserve to be in the garbage, but I think that's how he sells a lot of stuff, because it's just him. He's not out here, talking about one brand, or not everything in the industry is good, and that's okay. It's okay to say things aren't good.
It's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's not,
because some things just aren't good. Like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you this is the best optic plate on the market when everyone has issues with them. It's just not the reality.
Not now. With all due respect, you heard what I just said. But there's times that I've heard Hustle. I even text him, be like, "Hey man, you didn't like this? This was bad for you. You didn't like it?" Because there's times that he done said, "Hey, this is booty," and then I get that same thing and be like, it worked. It worked for me. The Apollo, for one, the Apollo 11, he hated it, but I didn't have no issues with it. That's why I talk about SPO, right? Like it's subjective preference.
I agree.
Opinion. Like you, sometimes one guy might love something and another guy may not. Here's
a perfect example.
Vice versa.
A perfect example of what I'm talking about. Some things aren't opinion like base, they're just facts. How many people love the Hellcat? Raise your hand. My point exactly. Ain't nobody the whole goddamn chat raise their hand for that.
Somebody like the Hellcat out
No,
there.
they don't. No one likes the Hellcat.
He's not here. The one who liked the Hellcat ain't here.
Yeah, I know somebody like the Hellcat.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, but Sure. No one likes the Hellcat. Let's be honest. Let's have an honest conversation. No one likes that goddamn gun.
That's the thing, though, man. That's just like right now. You got 80 plus people out here in this live.
Right, Devin. Only
and I promise you, there's a lot of difference in opinions on firearms and different things like that. Like,
for sure.
Everybody don't like the same thing. Just even if it's something that I like and I can rave about, it doesn't make everybody go get it or want to go try it out. It just don't work that way, man. We just people are different, and I think that's what I feel like I represent on the YouTube platform. And I always talk about that. Like my thing is just to be relatable to the average everyday gun owner. That's it. To the person that's just getting into it or somebody that's in it and just want to hear a normal guy's opinion on it. I'm never going to be super technical. I just want to tell you if it worked. Does it work? I'll give you certain things about it that I like and dislike. I don't believe there's a perfect gun in the world. I don't think no gun is perfect.
I agree. I'm inclined to agree. I just think there's I think it's more honest and it's more beneficial to the community for me to come out and say the Hellcat's a bad gun than to sit there and lie about, hey, this is the best subcompact on the market.
No, you'd be a fool to do that if you don't like it.
Yeah,
it's just not the truth. Well, I agree. But there's people that don't like it that say that they like it.
What was that CZ Nocturne? People was you don't know what you're doing. Your hand is hitting the slide stop. Yeah. Hey man, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't like it.
Sure, and again, it's all. I don't know. I think
Pedro's saying that people lying. That's what he's saying. He's straight saying they lying.
No, he's saying that sometimes people get paid to do reviews.
Right, they lying.
And the company is sending the product, so they got to say what they need to say in order to keep that right.
But here's the thing: why would you want? Again,
I think people send me firearms, but nobody ever sent me nothing with an expectation that I need to say this.
My thing is, it's okay to get paid to talk about something. It's okay. It's not okay to get paid to lie about something. And I think there's a lot of, not with Hellcat, just everything in general. There's people that, I mean, let's just be honest. They blatantly lie about certain products when we all know it's not that great.
You never seen a bad review. I know what you're saying.
Like, how is everything the best next thing on the channel? How does that work?
Oh, you can tell. Now, this is one that really gets. You can tell when some of these guys just started getting some free shit.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
It just shows. You could tell because they be so scared that that company not gonna send them nothing else. That they heard, they're gonna say whatever need to be said. Because
here's my issue, and it goes back to what you said. A lot of people tune into YouTube videos to like, man, I have $400 this year sometimes to buy a new firearm, or I'm on a budget. I'm a single mom trying to buy my first gun for self-defense, and you go by coincidence, a show video that has the most views, saying it's the best thing in the world, and then you buy it. You're like, there goes my yearly budget for something. You know what I mean? That's where I see what the problem is.
Yeah.
I just think it's not beneficial for people in the community and joining the Twig community to lie about stuff when it's just not that good. Again, it's okay for it not to be that good.
But things aren't like. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, let me tell you this. I gotta tell you this. I gotta come clean right now.
Oh boy.
There's a thing though. There's a thing out here. There's a thing, and I'm only gonna speak for me. And I actually learned this from another YouTuber who's pretty big and well respected. Actually, we spoke about him earlier. And it's this thing where you get something and you can review it, like using the word review, right? And I go out and I tell you, this is the hottest thing to ever hit the planet, right? And then usually they capping, right? They just saying this, whatever. Then there's a commercial, right? There's a commercial. There's the There's a company, Tampa Gun Works, located in Tampa, Florida. They do porting on your firearms. They offer two different types of ports. They offer a K9 port and a dummy deco port. And they can turn the gun around in 1 week for you, and they cover the shipping. Check out Tampa Gun Works.
Boom.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Agreed.
Gun Works, but I just did some advertising. That's a commercial. I didn't tell you they were the best people to do porting. I didn't tell you it was the hottest product.
I agree.
You see what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference. So I see what you're saying when people get on there telling you that, yeah, this is the dopest shit ever, and they don't even use it. Olight, I saw Ramsey J talking about Olight. I've been working with Olight for a long time. The difference between me and other people, though, I work with them, but I have Olights on my firearms.
Right.
I know how you might feel about it. No different than Sealy. I have the Sealy products on my firearm. You ain't gonna see me talk about it. And I've been working with Sealy, and there's been a couple Sealys I didn't like. And I said it, like, nah, this ain't it. Then there's the ones that I really like. So that's the thing with me. And I believe in budget stuff. I believe in layaway, man. You know, I made a whole video on how to buy on layaway, right?
That's my exact point. Not everything is going to be good.
Yeah.
And it can be for the same company. Like you just said, some Sealys aren't as good as some others.
No, that's true. That's
no, of course, but that's the point I'm making. There's a whole lot of we're all guilty of, like, is this the next best concealed carry gun? Like, sure.
Yeah, I got the video coming out Monday. Is it? I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah. But like,
we find out.
If you did that for every video, in my opinion, in my eyes, it's like, I'm not gonna watch this, dude. How is everything? If you watch a video on a product and there's nothing bad said, I don't trust it.
Mm.
That's true.
How could you not find one personal opinion about a product that you didn't like?
Nowadays, you start hearing people say, like, you start hearing people be like, now people want to say something negative.
Oh, it's the next best thing.
All the time, I'd be like, I'll say that sometimes. You know how you'll go out and you'll check something out, and you'd be like, I like this, bro. Like, I like it. He like, and I'm trying to find something wrong with it. He'd be like, bro, why are you trying to find something wrong with it? I'd be like, no, it can't be. It's something got to be wrong, right? I was in my last video, I was doing a video on the XF Pro. I want the gun to malfunction. I'm trying to get it to, man. You know what I did, Pedro?
Why? Hold on. Before you move on, why though? Like, for what?
I didn't mean that literally. I'm just saying, like, let me see if it's gonna happen. I'm gonna run a bunch of different crap through it, man. I drop ammo in the dirt, pick it up, put it in the gun just to see if I can get it to hiccup a little bit, but the gun kept running. I don't know what you want me to say now. What do you want me to tell you? Either I'm gonna tell you that this gun ran and I didn't have any issues, or I had a few malfunctions with it and this is what happened. So, you know, it happened to me with even when I was talking about your ports. But it ended up not being the ports, it was the gun.
Of course. I knew that.
Imagine that though. But imagine that. Imagine, like, man, don't get your gun ported from this guy. You do that, your gun gonna start malfunctioning. You know,
and here's the thing,
misleading, right? That's weird because people will do that and it be their fault.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you. I think forming an opinion on something, and one of those things being a negative talking point, is different than people who purposely look for a fault in something. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm reviewing this spray bottle. It's like, man, everything's great, but I just when I hit the nozzle, I don't really like the way it spreads out. Opposed to, like, everything's pretty good, but, like, what can I say bad about it? So I don't see bias. Mm-hmm. It's very different. You know what I mean?
But okay, that's like me and Zach. Everybody know we friends in real life, but he could talk. He be talking to me. The dude hate Smith & Wesson triggers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Me, triggers just fine to me. So it make him think I'm slow because the trigger's just fine to me, and he like, no, man, I'm really a trigger snob, and I don't like it. Who's wrong?
Well, but I think it's everyone has their sort of niche, within the what they like, right? So some dudes are trigger snobs, some guys are 2011 snobs, some guys are like Zach, are Canik fanboys, some guys are Glock fanboys. Like everyone has their kind of, this is what I like quote unquote obsess about. So when it comes to this certain aspect of things, with me it's ports. There's a lot of shitty port guns out there because it's what I'm into when it comes to guns. I could care less about triggers. I could care less about a lot of things.
Bro, let you tell it. Nobody else ports is good except yours.
Hey, someone clip that and send it to me, please.
Right.
That's my next ringtone for the next 6 years.
Don't say that. That'll have it right to you, boys.
But like again, with what you just said, I think it's, if I don't think that about our own stuff, and you don't think that about yours as someone in the industry, then you're doing something wrong.
That's right. Who will?
Yeah, I agree. So what we said when we wasn't on live, I said that's one of the things I like about Pedro. I like his confidence.
Yep.
In his work. Like, to me, why would anybody else take that personal?
Right.
If people do.
I heard that man say that, I wouldn't care. When I like Skip. I watch his stuff all the time. When he be talking about them 4 horsemen, boy, like, listen, you ain't got this, you ain't got nothing.
Right.
Who am I to knock it? He should feel that way.
If I'm gonna pay Pedro money, I want him to talk that way about his stuff.
Talk your shit. Why not?
Right.
It's cool to me. I think people decide who they want to go deal with, man. Like, at the end of the day, people, I ain't in competition with nobody. You lying. You in competition with everybody because it's you all in the same business. It's not that you're in competition directly with that person, but overall, people are deciding who should I give my money to.
I think when people say no one's my competition, I think that's a very blinded way to think about things.
Yeah, you're in competition with everybody. What you mean?
Everyone that's doing what you're doing is your competition.
And you
point blank period. It can be the biggest guy or the smallest guy. Someone's there to take your money from that customer. So yes, everyone that is doing what you're doing is competition.
I'm supposed to say I'm the best. I don't care what they do over there. I don't care if I just got one little machine that's just me and I can only do 1 gun a month. It's the best out of everybody else's. I don't care.
I mean, to kind of circle back on what we initially started talking about when I made the metaphor, Mike did it. Kobe did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
Look where that got them. I'll take that mindset all day long. And if you don't like it, listen. Unfortunately, not my problem.
I thought he should be like, you don't like it, kiss my ass.
Right.
I mean, it's that Conor McGregor clip. You know, I like to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Right.
It is what it is. And again, people don't like it. I told RG about this a little while ago. We had people come from that are affiliated with other companies that do custom stuff come onto our page or my page talking shit. Like, you don't even follow me, and you're out here taking time out of your day to just sit there like, I don't like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for what, dog? Like, what do you get out of that? You're not even the one making the product. You're just associated with them. You have no skin in the game. But people,
man, I think that's kind of,
they're just a passenger in the car. They ain't even their car.
That's kind of the way.
Not even that. You're in the next lane. You're like looking out the window, like, what the hell?
Man, I ain't no fanboy. None of this stuff. I'm not even brand loyal, bro. Like, I'm not like Zach the Canik guy.
Yeah, I have some brand loyalty. I do.
He's the Canik guy. I'm not, man. Listen, I like him. I like what I like. If I like it, I don't care. I just, it just kind of is what it is with me.
We're all a fanboy to something. We're all a fanboy to something.
I don't have a favorite brand though. Like, I don't have one of those. Oh, when the new Smith & Wesson come out, I got to go get it. Or when the new Glock comes, I don't. It's not that with me.
For me, it's serious.
I like to shoot different stuff, so I don't mind. Like, I own several of everything I just named.
The way I show it, if I'm a fanboy or whatever, the way I show it is, put something out there, I won't buy it. That's how I show it, because if I'm serious about it, I'm gonna go buy them. Like, you put out 5 guns in the series, and I think they the same as the other 5. I just want to give you my money. I'm still a fan.
Are you buying that Prime?
Yeah, I'm gonna get one.
He been buying that Prime. He was gonna buy that Prime before.
I don't know why. I don't know why I asked. I don't know why I asked. I knew he was.
Not only is he gonna buy it, he gonna carry it.
Because I'm different when it comes to that. There's a progression that I've been going through with this company for years. So now they have something that's different than what they've been doing.
Yeah.
Pedro a Canic hater. Zach said,
I'm not a Canic hater. I'm a TTI combat hater.
He gonna carry the new Prime when he saw it introduced.
That's right.
I think Canics are fantastic guns. My issue with Canic is not Canic. My issue with Canic is solely the TTI.
Yeah, but you want to know something?
That's it.
Me and you have the same beef with them.
Yeah, the steel frame, great gun. The Mete, the old ones, great gun. The Prime looks great. The ports, but I'm sure it's a great gun. Only issue is the TTI. Everything else, I think, is fine.
I think the TTI was a big flub in their line of guns.
But I still think the TTI is a beautiful gun with a lot of potential.
Yeah, I guess.
I think that TTI has the biggest ceiling or the lowest ceiling out of all the Canics.
Mm-hmm.
You take a ported steel frame next to a ported combat, it's a night and day difference.
I mean, the fact of the matter is, you take the steel frame.
I got to put a steel frame I need to give to you, man, because I think I want
steel frame rival.
I want to put one of the SARs. You put any SARs?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about putting that SOCOM or the Star 9 Sport with the long 5.2 inch slide like that. That might be a way to go.
We got some new ports coming out soon.
Yeah, what's coming out, bro? Go ahead. Shameless plug before we get out of here. You might as well tell us soon. It's just gonna be some big ass Instagram post like we've done it.
Different shapes, different sizes, different.
It's a race It's a race package where it's a chunk style port with 5 behind it, but there's no front sight.
Oh, really?
So you get a clean slide.
So what you need? You need like at least a 5-inch barrel or something?
No, it'll be for all guns.
Oh, really? Okay.
Mm-hmm. We just kind of alter the width of it a little bit to make the ports work. But it'll be for all guns. It's just only downside, which I think we'll get a lot of fight on, is you lose your front sight.
Letho, didn't you have that gun modified?
So what gun?
Yeah, by me.
That's what I'm saying. He said, "Yeah, has one of the best." Yeah, after you had it fixed.
Yeah.
So with the new package, what guns would you recommend it on first? What have you been guinea pigging it with? PDPs?
Hello, Devin.
A Glock 19. A 19 and a Prodigy.
My Prodigy. You poke another hole in my Prodigy, it ain't gonna work. That thing it's got maximum holage.
You said you're doing a new one to the 19 and the Prodigy?
Well, that's what we're testing on. We got about 2,500 rounds through them at this point, probably. It gets pretty close to our K9 stuff, I think. So that's our demo is a Glock 19, because everyone has a Glock or something similar.
But how does it look? How does it look on the slide though? Like, is it something different you do?
You just lose the front sight.
You lose the front sight. Yeah, I have. Can I text you a picture? RG? I don't know if you're gonna pull it up.
Yeah.
Or do I email it to you?
You can email it. I can bring it on the screen. Yeah, email it because my phone dead.
Pedro, he lost his signal.
Oh damn! I thought he was just being still.
No, that's too still.
I'm here. I'm in my camera roll trying to forward it over to you. What's your email again? I forget.
Wow. A regular gun guy at gmail.com. No wonder you don't email back. Hey, Eric, do you know anybody that could cut, or Letho, one of y'all, on the SAR, the P8, that might be able to do a slide cut on that? I know one of y'all know somebody.
Be specific. Someone who can do an optic cut on that SAR.
Well, I mean, yeah, optic cut. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Not a slide cut. My bad.
Because I can cut that side. I just can't optic cut it.
Wonder who can optic cut it. I don't see if somebody can optic cut it, or if they can optic cut if they can cut the optic for a like a 75B, they should be able to do it on that gun.
Yep, same thing, pretty much. Close enough. I don't say the same thing, but you know.
Yeah.
I just emailed it to you. Let me know if you get it. It's a very rough drawing of what it looks like, so just keep that in mind. I can't spill all the beans just yet. I have to wait for my big Instagram post.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. Them Instagram posts be dramatic, man. How much time y'all be spending with that stuff, man? It'd be crazy, bro. When somebody be dropping stuff on Instagram, boy, I'd be like, man, he's put some thought into that. Like that was
I spend I don't know, probably an hour and a half each reel.
Dang. That's real content right there.
Something like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So
it's off the screen so nobody steal it.
Yeah.
It's similar to other companies. I mean, other companies do that style, but I think
we can do
it better. I think we do it better than everybody else. Yeah, I try. I try to hold it in sometimes. It's very hard for me to do that sometimes.
I be thinking what gun that's gonna look the best on. It's definitely gonna look good on the flat top guns like Glocks, like where the slide is flat on the top like that.
Here's what it'll really look good on is a tri-topped Prodigy.
A tri-top
Prodigy. What's that?
So now Prodigy's rounded.
Uh-huh.
You cut it towards flat on the top and then flat on the corners.
Oh, you're gonna cut the whole slide?
We're gonna start offering it soon, yeah.
Dang.
Top Prodigy.
So if you look up just tri-top 2011 on like Google, you'll find it.
You haven't done a SAR 9 Sport yet. I want to do because that's like competition length. That
SAR 9 Sport.
Yeah, I want to see how flat we can get that thing.
Oh, this thing. Oh, it looks like a
Holage.
What is that gun? The FN Samurai, right? Kind of similar.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it is? FN Samurai? No. What am I talking about? MFN.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see what you're talking about.
What?
I'm looking at this tri-top slide you're talking about.
Yeah. So it makes it 3 rough edges, and then you just port the top, where it's 1 clean slide. It looks like the FN Edge. That's what I was thinking about.
Okay.
The SAR 9 Sport looks like the FN Edge. Kinda, a little bit.
Yeah, Zach, I gotta see the what you call it.
Well,
the issue with the PDP steel frames, Freightliner, is they're so fucking expensive.
That's true.
Like they're $1,500 when you can find them cheap, and that's a lot of money. So you can get a lot of guns for $1,500.
I'm gonna ask everybody that's still in here. I just looked at the voting. Thank you, everybody that voted. If you didn't get a chance to vote, please go on there and vote. But what gun do y'all think is winning so far between the Ruger RXM, the TTI Combat, Ross Martin RMC1, the Springfield Echelon 4.0, C, the XP Pro from Fusion, or the PDP steel frame? Which firearm do y'all think is in the lead right now with about 80 votes? It's about 80 votes there right now.
I'm calling the ATF on anybody who voted for that TTI.
Damn.
Yeah, I said it here first. That's diabolical if you voted for that thing. I think the XP Pros should be the clear winner.
You know, what about the Echelon though? I'm not saying what I think. I'm just asking.
Too many polymer guns that are too similar.
Hey, the XP Pro is nice though. They did a good job.
I got mine today. It's nice. Yeah, I think it's a little slippery when you like grip onto it, but it feels good.
It vibrates.
Doesn't I haven't shot it yet.
Don't make me say that like that weird, but it's weird. Like the recoil's not bad, but it's like I said this when I was shooting lethal gun, man, and this was before he had the work done on it. This was like, the gun was fresh, and I said it even in the video. Like it feel like it. I don't know, man, but it shoots great. I mean, I was shooting it great. It's just it had this weirdness to me, but I like it.
It felt. I mean, the gun felt smooth. I haven't shot it yet, but I wish it was a little bit more nose heavy.
Hmm.
Like the Prodigies are very like nose heavy, so it helps with the recoil. I think if the XP Pro was a little bit more front heavy, I think it would aid it a lot. It's a 4-inch gun.
Okay.
But man, what do I know? What do I know about recoil?
That shotgun, man.
What up, old school?
If it make y'all feel any better, XP Pro is winning right now.
Just out of curiosity, for my own kind of people like to say my ego. Who's winning that custom shop battle?
Dang it, man! I don't want to talk about it, bro. I was just not gonna talk about it.
Oh, so I'm winning. Okay, I appreciate it.
Well, no, but it's close. It's close.
No,
it's surprisingly close. It's surprisingly close.
I know who's gonna win it. I put money on who's gonna win it.
Damn. Actually, somebody else creeped into the. Somebody just creeped into the mix. That's what's making it. It's like a three-way. It's a threesome going on right now. It's really close. Like a couple votes can turn it another way.
What up, Kiki?
Who y'all think the third company is? It's definitely Tampa Gun Works, Skips Guns. Who y'all think the other company that just mix?
Monsoon.
No, it's not Monsoon. Monsoon's too. It almost slipped out. It's not Monsoon. It's gonna be
It is Monsoon.
Is
I'm gonna stop you right now before you say something weird.
No, I thought it was gonna be
Vulcan.
Not Vulcan. The other one.
DSC.
DSC.
Iron Monkey.
Iron Monkey. That's what I thought it was gonna be. Because boy, those boys do some
Iron
shit,
Monkey.
let me tell you.
Yeah, they do some real nice stuff.
Yeah.
I think all of you guys are really good at what y'all do, man.
That was the most politician thing I've ever heard you say. I think you're all really, really good.
That was. I did politician. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I'm finna go though, man. I'm out of here. Look, I appreciate everybody, man. Thank y'all for the donations. I'm sorry I didn't have no giveaway tonight, man. But it's all. I appreciate the love. Pedro, thanks for coming by with some good insight, man. Back as always. Everybody else out there, people that grabbed their tickets tonight, appreciate it. People that bought patches and all the other cool stuff, appreciate you. Make sure y'all know the meetup is coming up. Go vote. Go vote for the RGA. It's up. It's live. So the link is somewhere in the chat. You can go back and scroll through the chat. The link is out there. You can go to a regular meetup.com or regular gun guy, no H, just regulargunguy.com, or they go to actual link straight to it that we just put out there in the chat. Thank you, Zach. So that's the actual link straight to go vote. So definitely go get your vote on. Get your vote on.
I'm about to use my IT background to make myself a bot and vote for myself 84,000 times. Say I won't.
That'd be funny.
That's
funny.
92,000 votes, 91,966 for Pedro. Everyone else is just like 2 votes.
I mean, we don't obviously we don't got the biggest platform in the world, but we be having we get thousands of votes every year.
Yeah.
Can you vote more than once? Just
No.
just generally curious. No,
it's all unique votes
Yeah.
too.
You can't vote.
That's cool. Challenge accepted. I'm just kidding.
No, we're gonna be putting up the nominee flyers soon too. So
Eric, send me that
all
link.
Instagram people can go vote. Oh, for real? Okay, bet. My phone dead, but I'll get it when I charge my phone up. All right, man. I'm out. Till the next one, y'all. I'll see y'all on Wednesday. Rate your guns. I don't know what rate your guns we doing, but we'll be back Wednesday with Rate Your Guns. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna send it up. That's right, fam. We're doing Rate Your Guns, man. All that old tier stuff.
Uh-huh.
No, man, I gotta go. I still gotta go watch fam video though. They had me cracking up last night.
Right, layaway, man. Layaway. That's right.
That's right. Throw them L's up. There you go, Age Manning. See? That's for a long time, man. You see them L's out there in the chat, man. We don't mind, boy. We throw it on layaway. Who was that used to tell us about that somebody had the 1 year layaway? Was that Showtime?
Yeah, Showtime. No places that got like damn it.
I can buy anything.
Right, 1 year layaway, I can buy anything. Right, anything.
Buy anything with 1 year layaway, man.
Thank you.
That's funny. That's so funny.
All right, man. Y'all be safe, man.
Yeah.
I'll top it up. Peace.
So yeah.
Peace.